Ever notice your dog slowing down and having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add Rough Greens to your dog's food for 90 days and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings. Naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Rough Greens here, and I invite you to give your pup the Rough Greens 90-Day Challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your dog will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch your dog a free Jumpstart trial bag today. Go to roughgreens.com. Use promo code 90day. That's ruffgreens.com. Use promo code 90day. You just cover the shipping. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens.
If you're a maintenance supervisor for a commercial property, you've had to deal with everything from leaky faucets to flickering light bulbs. But nothing's worse than that ancient boiler that's lived in the building since the day it was built. 50 years ago. It's enough to make anyone lose their cool. That's where Grainger comes in. With industrial-grade products and dependable fast delivery, Grainger can help with any challenge, from worn-out components to everyday necessities. Call, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Ever notice your dog slowing down and having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add Rough Greens to your dog's food for 90 days and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings. Naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Rough Greens here, and I invite you to give your pup the Rough Greens 90-Day Challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your dog will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch your dog a free Jumpstart trial bag today. Go to roughgreens.com. Use promo code 90day. That's ruffgreens.com. Use promo code 90day. You just cover the shipping. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens.
Now you're listening to wrestling news that matters from people you want to hear it from, deep from within the confines of the internet. Covering WWE like no one else and covering TNA because no one else will. You are listening to the best in the world, Ring Rust Radio!
Brad Maddox.
I got 141 and 2/3 chance of winning. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen.
Episode of Ring Rust Radio, the best goddamn wrestling radio show on Spreaker, on the internet, in the whole goddamn universe, folks. I'm your host, the most onward, looking fine and feeling really shitty, actually.
Yeah, you okay, buddy?
I'm not. I'm feeling terrible, dude. My knuckles hurt, so I'm having a bad time. Brandon Gavin, Mike Chiari. By the time people listen to this, the Eagles are Super Bowl champions.
That's not true.
Yes,
No,
it is. They're listening to it late.
I mean, even if they somehow were to win, it's unlikely that people would be listening to it then.
Nah, they were week behind.
That's
okay,
really dumb.
that's weird.
They're still not done the other episode, according to Data.
Well, I think they're just not going to listen.
Data's my friend. It's a little Asian man I hired. Data.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know. Brandon Galvin.
I know Dat Win. That's an Asian man.
I'd like to get that win on Sunday. Let's go.
Play for the Cowboys. He didn't get that win too often, let's say.
Brandon Galvin.
When are you gonna retire from the show?
Please retire. Remember they chanted that at Big Show every week for years?
And Jericho.
Yeah, they're still they chanted at me as I just walked down the road, and I was like, "From what?" They're like, "Life, dork." Like, that's rough to hear.
I want to shake that person's hand who said that.
Yeah.
Well, those are two wrestlers that used to be in the Royal Rumble. They weren't this year. We're going to review this year's Royal Rumble.
It stunk.
Talk about
Royal Rumble or when Big Show used to be in it every year?
I hated this year's Royal Rumble event
That's
from
weird.
top to bottom. It was, I did not enjoy it as much.
Oh, it's really good actually, but okay.
You hated it. Okay.
Hated it.
But you thought 2022 was one of the best ever.
2002 was great.
2002,
no,
but you said 2002 first, and BJ lost his shit.
But Donnie liked 2022 Royal Rumble, which was one of the worst ever. But he thought this was bad.
Yeah. I mean, I thought the 22 event was good.
Oh, okay.
That's why there's bananas and oranges.
Speaking of not good, the dirt sheets, they fucking suck. Mike's going to tell you why. We have the WWE
I won't.
Good.
We have the WWE Fantasy Standings Update. Fan emails. So much more.
Mike.
Guys, Donald needs your support. He's on his deathbed.
Seriously, I'm sick as shit. But I worked the 2 days this week through it. You know what I mean?
We're kind of in a tiny...
Oh my god, cry us a fucking river.
I don't know. What, are you being arrested?
I worked through the fucking flu last week and I didn't talk about it.
You just did.
Just now, but I didn't at the time.
And off air. You were like, dude, I was so sick.
Because you were saying...
Which is wild because you're the picture of health.
This is a Tiny Tim situation. At this point, I would say don't donate and save this fucking loser's life. But if you want him to live, you cannot continue to be Scrooge-like in the manner in which you donate to us, which is not at all.
Our ad revenue is the worst it's been in literally recorded history. So
Tiny Don needs your money.
Tiny Dong? Don't do that. Don't do that.
Tiny Don.
He's fine down there. He's fine down there. Perfectly average.
Guys, go to where you get your podcast. Interact with us on Twitter at @RingRustRadio. Email us, be part of the show, ringrustradio@yahoo.com. Buy our merchandise, prosandtees.com/ringrustradio. So many great t-shirt designs, including Cut Your Dick!
There you go.
That's definitely a way that you can support us that nobody seems to want to do anymore.
Not anymore.
So, buy some fucking t-shirts. There's about 1,000 designs on there.
Yeah, arguably one of the best stores on the fucking thing if you're not CM Punk or Danhausen.
Probably better than those.
CM Punk's not there anymore, I don't believe.
Support us at patreon.com/ringrustradio. Hear ad-free episodes, sign up for fantasy drafts and brackets, make us watch wrestling-related movies and pay-per-views, and so much more. Also, check out Ring Rust Radio on YouTube for updated clips and Triple R Gaming. Donnie, BG, and fans of the show have been playing different games like Call of Duty and WWE 2K each week and posting early access on patreon.com/ringrustradio well before it hits YouTube. If you're interested in joining a session, email ringrustradio@yahoo.com.
Yeah, it's super.
Ever notice your dog slowing down and having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add Rough Greens to your dog's food for 90 days and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings. Naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Rough Greens here, and I invite you to give your pup the Rough Greens 90-day challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your dog will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch your dog a free Jumpstart trial bag today. Go to roughgreens.com, use promo code 90day. That's ruffgreens.com. Use promo code 90day. You just cover the shipping. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens.
Buy 5 quarts of Castrol Edge Full Synthetic Motor Oil and get a $15 gift card after rebate, plus 2 times points at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Ever notice your dog slowing down and having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add Rough Greens to your dog's food for 90 days and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings. Naturopathic Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Rough Greens here, and I invite you to give your pup the Rough Greens 90-day challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your dog will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch your dog a free Jumpstart trial bag today. Go to roughgreens.com. Use promo code 90day. That's ruffgreens.com. Use promo code 90day. You just cover the shipping. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens.
Fun over there. We're having a really great time. BJ played the last time, and it was a lot of fun. Right, BJ?
Yeah.
Such a piece of shit. You really are such a piece of shit. BJ, guess how much money we've made off the YouTube channel?
51 cents.
$1.56.
Oh,
Let's go.
I would say 69 cents.
Let's go. Fucking, we are rolling in the money, baby.
If we keep doubling that, we're gonna be set for life.
Dude, if we double it every day, within 20 years, we'll be making money.
Within 20 years.
I don't know how math works.
Do it, man.
All right, let's talk WWE and AEW.
We're gonna put this all in order. From LW to Dark, we about to have a discussion about the one true sport. Who's selling the finish? Does this make sense in the art? Tell me who botched, who rocked, who's cashing in on the marks. These takes are uncut, man, they're pure and they're raw. Blow up like dynamite, have you smacked down on the floor. On a collision course with the number one source. Now let's head back to the ring for the latest report. Ring Rust.
Hey guys, time to talk WWE. Did you see anybody die? I didn't see any deaths. I heard there's a lady who died. She was a wrestler from the Mid-South time, but I do not have her name. Mike,
You know what we never really mentioned, I think? When Bob Uecker passed away a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, yeah,
He's not a
that's
wrestler,
true.
but he was at a couple WrestleManias. He was
sure
a
was.
WWE Hall of Famer, fucking legendary baseball announcer, Major League.
Yeah, just a bit outside.
I
Always.
fucking love Bob Uecker.
Bob Uecker is a true baseball personality, like Harry Carey and Harry Callis and stuff. I love it. I loved him, and it's very sad that he passed away. It's a good call. I don't have any, and BJ, I'm buying you time to look this up since you're forgetting deaths, but obviously you're not.
I was doing the math on how much we would make if we doubled our money every day.
Well, we're not going to double any of the money. Just do me a favor. Just add 9 cents every day and see how long it's going to take us to make $100.
Too long.
Yeah, exactly. See that? What a waste of math.
What's all this doubling talk?
Yeah, seriously, dude. We're doubling 4 cents. Maybe, if we're lucky. Guys, so yeah, there are not many deaths this week, very lucky. Although I was writing about Bray Wyatt for this Hall of Fame piece I was writing that I came up with all the details of, like, completely by myself.
Huh.
And I was very sad about Bray again. So that happens sometimes, where I start thinking about dead people. Yeah, man, I'm like the guy from The Sixth Sense. I see dead people. Why? Real quick, before we get into this, why the fuck is this even smaller than before on this doc? Like, what are we doing? Like, you just can't find a happy fucking medium?
Then the other ones are, like, gigantic.
I just don't get. My God, they're so big. I haven't seen those ones.
I was trying to do some different things for you guys.
I hate
Honestly,
it.
you guys are complaining.
For the record, I fucking
Once
hate
again.
it. Can't you just make it
Yeah,
the width
I do.
100%? Just make the width
I spend time
100%.
doing this.
Well,
That is 100%.
that's not 100%.
It is 100%.
That is 44%. I've never seen more 44% in my life.
100%.
Maybe 50. I'll give it 50. This is so stupid. Royal Rumble was
idiot.
Saturday. I watched it this morning.
No wonder you hated it. You know
Oh, then why yesterday were you already telling Jim how it sucked and you hated it?
Because I saw the Royal Rumble matches themselves.
No, you didn't.
BG, this adding up, brother?
Absolutely not.
Saw them Monday morning.
He saw.
Got him on
he
the
saw
got him on
who
Peacock.
won. He didn't even see anything. He just said it sucks. That's what his whole shtick is.
Yep. So he already had decided he was going to say
Right.
the show sucked without watching it.
I gotta tell you the truth. I
You
never
shouldn't
watched
even
it.
be here.
No, shut up. All right. So Ring Rust Radio results. Why does it say that? Well, what is it? Our results?
Yeah. I tallied up our results.
No, you didn't.
For everything you got right, you got 1 point.
Oh, this is fun.
This is new. What is this?
Yeah.
Why are you doing more work?
This is effort.
We're making less money than ever, and you're adding work. It's so odd.
I thought it would be pretty fun. You want me to go through all of them or just the points totals?
No,
Go
go
through it
through
all.
each one. Yeah, we'll fucking
Okay.
we can talk about it as
So-
we go. This is easier on me.
So, surprise entrance. Mike and I both got Joe Hendry.
Oh, I didn't know we were
correct.
gonna go this fucking detailed. I don't give a shit.
Yeah, I
about
want
this.
to do it. I want to
Oh
be
my
this
God.
Mike and I both got Joe Hendry correct. Donnie got none. The first two in was Rey Mysterio and Penta. We all got it wrong. Who was the longest in? We all got it wrong. It was Penta. The most eliminations. So this is for the men's, obviously.
I actually
Jacob
think
had
I
two.
mentioned that I wanted Penta to have a nice long trip there, but it didn't work out so good for me to say that without backing it up.
Yeah, you picked Logan Paul, which was really stupid.
Yeah, we said that was stupid. He came in 30th. We knew that.
And now he's going to cost us Drew McIntyre. He's going to AEW now.
I think it was LA Knights that's costing us Drew McIntyre per live.
Spoilers for dirt sheets.
Yeah.
Most eliminations. Jacob had 2 and Roman Reigns tied with 4 each. We were all wrong on that.
I know. I said Drew McIntyre.
I also said Drew McIntyre.
I don't know who else
I said Braun Breaker.
There you go.
The final 4 was Logan Paul, John Cena, CM Punk, and Jey Uso. I got 1 correct in CM Punk. You guys both got CM Punk and John Cena. Oh, excuse me. Donnie got...
Ever notice your dog slowing down and having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add Rough Greens to your dog's food for 90 days and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings. Naturopathy Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Rough Greens here, and I invite you to give your pup the Rough Greens 90-day challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your dog will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch your dog a free Jumpstart trial bag today. Go to roughgreens.com. Use promo code 90day. That's ruffgreens.com. Use promo code 90day. You just cover the shipping. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens.
Save on your next oil change at O'Reilly Auto Parts. Choose Castrol Edge Full Synthetic Motor Oil to provide maximum performance and protection for your engine. Get a $15 gift card after rebate when you buy 5 quarts of Castrol Edge for $34.95. Plus 2 times O Rewards points. Offer valid in-store and online at O'ReillyAuto.com.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Ever notice your dog slowing down and having health issues and wonder, what can I do to make them better? Well, my friend, add Rough Greens to your dog's food for 90 days and I guarantee you'll see changes that will amaze you. Greetings. Naturopathy Dr. Dennis Black, inventor of Rough Greens here, and I invite you to give your pup the Rough Greens 90-day challenge. In the first 30 days, you'll see shinier coats and increased energy. By day 60, your dog will have a stronger immune system, less shedding, improved joint function, all due to the live nutrients that you've added to their diet. And at 90 days, better digestion, reduced inflammation, improved heart health, and you may even have reduced their cancer risk. Fetch your dog a free Jumpstart trial bag today. Go to roughgreens.com. Use promo code 90day. That's ruffgreens.com. Use promo code 90day. You just cover the shipping. You don't have to change your dog's food to improve your dog's health. Just add a scoop of Rough Greens.
John Cena, Logan Paul. Mike got John Cena and CM Punk. You each got 2 points. I got 1 point. The final 2 was John Cena and Jey Uso. Donnie and Mike both got 1 point. I got 0. Who you got has going to shake out? We each got it wrong. We're all wrong.
Yeah, because Jey Uso didn't deserve to win. That's why.
Oh, okay.
I mean, listen, Jey Uso, hot act, really cool with the Yeet stuff. I think Yeet's stupid as fuck and just another dumb fucking comment that'll be lost to the history of fucking ignorance soon enough. But I think that Jey Uso winning is dumb as shit.
No.
We'll get to it, but BG, what else you
got? For the Women's Royal Rumble match, the surprise entrance, BG and Donnie both got 2. Mike, who named half the roster, got 5.
Hell yeah. Smart on my part. There was no fucking
to it. Yeah, I didn't know we were keeping score. I just would have kept naming names like an asshole.
I didn't know either.
Yeah, you got to limit it. We got 3 choices.
Yeah. Next year.
Now we know.
First 2 in were Io and Liv. Mike got 1 point for Io. Donnie, I got none. Who stays in the longest? I got 1 point with Roxanne Perez. Most eliminations. Nia Jax had 9.
Oh shit, that's a record.
Me and Donnie each got 1 point for that. Mike, you said Jordan Grace.
Dummy.
The final 4 was Charlotte, Nikki Bella, Roxanne, and Nia. And BG and Donnie got 2 points. Mike got 1 point. So I had Charlotte and Roxanne Perez. Mike had Charlotte, and Donnie had Charlotte and Roxanne Perez. Final 2 were Charlotte and Roxanne Perez. We each got 1 point for that. And then, who you got and how is this going to shake out? Charlotte. BG and Mike got 1 point. Donnie, who predicted Becky Lynch, who wasn't even in the match, got 0 points to that.
Nah, that was a Charlotte pulling her weight thing. She beat Andrade and divorced his ass. Then she was like, I'm gonna beat Becky next. I'm done with this shit.
There you go. So the final point scored. Donnie got 6 points. I got 10 points, and Mike, again, who named half the roster for the surprise entrance, got 13 points.
I didn't know we were keeping.
Take fucking 3 away, and I still win.
I was gonna, honestly keeping. I didn't know we were keeping score. Otherwise, I would have taken it more serious.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I would have taken it less serious, but I knew.
That's totally bullshit.
Me and Mike would have flipped. Mike would have taken it more serious.
Yeah.
I would have taken it less serious.
There you go.
100%.
Exactly.
All right, well, let's talk about this dumb shit fucking
Dumb shit?
pay-per-view. Let's talk about the undercard stuff real quick. DIY beat MCMG. I thought this was a solid match, but I've seen it on TV a few times, and I felt like the TV ones were just as good. So I was a bit let down by this.
Good match, definitely like the weakest of the 4 matches on the card.
Mm-hmm.
I think the finish was a little like, I guess it was a little lackluster that you have like these guys going all out and then fucking there's just a fuck finish with Street Profits showing up and hitting Motor City Machine Guns with the crutch. Like even like the logic of it is a little like off because I feel like wasn't it DIY? I guess they haven't really said it, but they're the ones that took out Street Profits, so why are they helping DIY? They did ultimately take out DIY also, but I think it would have made more sense if they went for DIY first. Either way, it wouldn't have been a title change. I just feel like the finish took away a little bit from the match as a whole.
A lot of it, actually.
It was a fine match. Honestly, as I was watching this paper, I was like, this didn't even need to be here. I would have been fine with just 3 matches.
Yeah, true.
And Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. I just want to say this right now.
Yeah.
Kudos to Kevin Owens for carrying this fucking slob, this B+ player slob, to the finish line here. Fucking putting his life at risk.
He was probably the performer of the fucking night, Kevin Owens.
I agree with that.
Putting his body on the line in this match. That last fucking bump.
Yeah, that ladder spot was crazy.
Landed on his head, folded it in half.
Crazy. Dude, the one, like he fell on like the top of not top of the ladder, but like they had the ladder on the ground, and he just fucking did like a backdrop onto the fucking side of it.
Yeah.
No give whatsoever.
So many spots, so many that had to fucking just kill landing on those ladders.
I know we recently did a best ladder match list.
This is up there.
This would have been on there because this is, in my opinion, one of the best ladder matches in WWE history.
Did not make my top 10.
This was fucking awesome.
It would make your top 10. This is definitely one of the best ladder matches.
Cody Rhodes is a traitor. Also, I think he's one of the worst. I think he's one of the worst world champions in modern wrestling history. I think his reign is absolutely boring as shit. It's a major step down from Roman Reigns and the Bloodline. You know how hard that is for me to admit.
I do agree with that.
And I think honestly, even with him being champion, I still prefer to watch the stuff that Roman and other people are doing. Like everything that he's been doing with Kevin Owens, honestly, and I love all their matches because again, they're putting on these great matches. But this is the same fucking story I've had for literally 2 months now.
More than that, since like the summer.
Yeah, well, no. I would say like early December is really when this Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes thing with the second belt, that was early December. So you're talking about legitimately 2 months.
Kevin Owens was he's been the standout over Cody in that feud, no question about
it. 1,000,000%. It ain't even close.
He's like standing out more coming out of it than Cody probably is going to also.
Which is such an indictment.
Which was fucking great angle to end Raw.
Which is such an indictment on fucking Rhodes and the current state of the championship. That's what I'm saying. Like, I feel like we're going through an absolutely with Jey Uso winning, it did not move the needle for me. Charlotte winning, which, I agree with the idea, but there's no zhuzh to it. You know what I mean? There's no pizzazz.
Do you remember when Roman beat Cody at WrestleMania 39?
Yeah.
BG, you and I said,
one of the greatest moments
perfectly
of all time.
Right decision, absolutely what they should have done. Donnie insisted it was a wrong decision.
No, because we could have been out of the woods of this by now.
This is what would happen.
We could have been, but we could have done this last year. Realized he wasn't the guy, and shipped him back to NXT. He'd be fighting Trick Williams right now if we fucking played our cards right before, dude. You'd be like, man, yeah, but that'd be
This is match of the night.
Yeah,
I know we're not up to that yet, but this is fucking match of the night.
To me, it's hard to beat out a Rumble match for match of the night because I just love the Rumble so much. But this match was so good.
And these Rumble matches were not that good. You say it. Say the reason you said it. Because if the Rumble matches were good, they would be better than this.
Very entertaining Rumble matches.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite. I'm gonna say right now, my favorite match of the night. Hold on, my favorite match of the night was Rhodes and Owens. My favorite moment of the night was that spot where his head like goes in the fucking ladder rungs.
I think mine was the one that Owens did to Cody, where they had like the bridge.
Yeah.
With the ladder, and it was from the top rope, and he did like the whatever thing calls that fucking suplex. Because that was, save Kevin Owens, put Cody through a ladder. That's fun.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes is mid-card mafia, so.
My favorite mid-carder.
What a fucking match. I like they fucking brawling around the crowd. That's always fun.
Yeah.
What a match.
Well, first let's talk about the Goyles. It was what I said it would be,
like this?
which was boring as shit in the middle. It was boring in the middle. Fun start, and then it quickly got pretty sideways in terms of me not caring. I'll say the last third or so, last quarter, was really good, booked well. I thought the clusterfuck elimination was awful. I thought them all fighting up the...
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of that.
That was all dumb as shit. I thought that really hurt it for me. And... Listen, people said Charlotte was going to win. I didn't believe it because, I don't know. I just didn't believe it. And when it happened, I was like, I was not moved by this at all. Here's the thing. Here's what I'm going to ask you. When I talk about the Royal Rumble to both of you, were you more or less excited for WrestleMania? When Charlotte Flair won, I was like,
I'm just saying because I expected her to win.
I expected her to win.
Yeah, see, I didn't.
Tiffany, which I think is going to be really awesome.
And the thing is like, it was so obvious that Charlotte was going to win, which in itself is not the worst thing that's obvious. Like when Triple H won, very fucking obvious, right? Stone Cold won, very fucking obvious. But Charlotte, like you said, Donnie, she doesn't have that fanfare right now. And even though it's been over a year, and I like Charlotte a lot, but her coming back doesn't really move the needle for me.
People hate her because they feel like she's been given too much, I guess. But the way I've always looked at it, and the way Donnie's definitely always looked at it, so I don't know why he's so pissed off, is that
no.
She's given all this because she deserves it because she's one of the best.
Okay, I'm going to jump in here and say this. While I'm just not excited. I like Charlotte Flair. Again, when we were talking, you were Sasha, you were Becky, I was Charlotte. That was the three that we supported the most, right? I always thought athletically, she's got it. On the mic, she's got it. She's got the look, all that stuff. For whatever reason, the comeback stuff, the video montage, announcing her ahead of time, I was down on the fact they announced it. Once that she was in, I was like, these vignettes are fine, but I'm not excited for this. She looked like a character, not a fucking world champion coming back. It was almost reintroducing her. I know she's been gone for a long time. The problem beforehand was there was an oversaturation as well. But to me, I just feel, I don't know, I just wasn't super excited. There was a lot of options that I would have been super excited to see. Can I tell you the truth? I thought the women's Royal Rumble was the place to put over the young star, and the men's, we needed that veteran presence. They flipped it on me, and I don't agree with either. That's just I'm just saying my opinion, but I'm not shitting on Charlotte. I'm just telling you honestly, when it happened, I was like, man, I'm not
you want Becky to win the Rumble?
Yes, I did.
So that's the same thing as if
no, because when Becky left, she was she was a super popular face, and she'd come back a super popular face. When Charlotte left, we were tired of her heel antics, and she's coming back. Yes. I said I thought Becky was going to win, but if it wasn't Becky, I thought it would end up being like Jordynne Grace or fucking Roxanne Perez. I would have been very excited.
That's on you for thinking that.
Because I thought because in my opinion, that's what should have happened. That's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you my opinion.
I would have, we came in, last week when we talked about this, I said Charlotte is going to win. If I was booking it, what I think should happen is Jordynne Grace should win and come in and be a fucking star right out of the gate. So I agree that Charlotte winning's not what I would have booked because she didn't necessarily need it, but I also don't have a huge problem with it because she is fucking Charlotte and she is a top star and she was going to be. And
the Stratton storyline is right there. You're right about all that.
For WrestleMania either way. Yeah. I'll say this about the women's Rumble. I think the men's Rumble was absolutely better. Mm-hmm. Especially because the star power that you had in the end part of that match was absolutely fucking insane. Like the people that kept coming out. But thought the Women's Rumble was very good as well. Like, you have Jordan Grace making her debut as a WWE wrestler. You have
Julia.
And owning the fucking dirt sheets with Alexa coming back. You had a bunch of good NXT
Trish.
surprises.
I didn't say Trish. I could have sworn I said Trish.
Jada Parker, Stephanie Vaquer, Julia. Nikki Bella came back if you're into that kind of thing.
Yeah, let's go.
I feel like that's the one thing I'll say about the Women's Rumble that had over the Men's Rumble is had more and better surprises for sure. But I did like the Men's Rumble overall better, and I liked the result better. I know you're going to shit on Jey Uso winning, but I don't agree with that sentiment at all. I think that was awesome.
Well, let's get right into it. Jey Uso wins.
We didn't talk about the women's yet.
What?
I'm good.
Yeah, I think.
agree with that.
I heard your opinion the first time you said it, Mike. Let's go. Men's Royal Rumble. Jey Uso.
I'll say this about the Women's Royal Rumble. Fuck you. Interesting that Jade Cargill's not back yet.
Yeah, she must actually be hurt and not ready.
Yeah.
I don't know why else.
Maybe they finally realized she's greener than goose shit. She's like Axel. What was it?
Could be a backstage political issue, per Melts.
Holy shit. Britt Baker showed up. Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble by eliminating John Cena. I thought for sure John Cena was winning. So they had me right there. So when it was John Cena and Jey Uso, I was like, yeah, here's John Cena. We were talking about that, like John Cena could win. I was genuinely stunned when Jey Uso. That's how I know John Cena's really leaving. Yeah, sure, but I just don't agree that it should have. It could have been someone in that situation. I just don't think it should have been Jey Uso.
I do not remember the last time I was this shocked by a Royal Rumble winner. Yeah. Probably never, to be honest with you.
Maybe like Sheamus over Jericho.
I was gonna say Sheamus was like the most recent one where I was legitimately surprised because I think we all thought, and basically everybody thought, Jericho was winning that Rumble in 2012. 2012 that was.
Yep.
But he didn't, and Sheamus won, and that was cool. This was another level of shocking, though. I think, because you have, I think I picked Punk, you guys picked Roman. Cena was in this fucking Royal Rumble, Drew McIntyre, all these huge names. None of us even considered the possibility of Jey Uso winning. I don't think anybody considered the possibility of it. And I fucking love it because for how many fucking years have we come on this show and been like, well, had an opportunity to make a star this year, but went with fucking Wrestler X who wins all the time, went with John Cena, went with whoever, and they didn't do it. They didn't make a fucking star. Even though they had the opportunity. Well, they had the opportunity, and they fucking did it this time. And, Donnie, I think your whole thing about hating on Jey Uso is actually fucking made up, and it's based on what you've been seeing on Twitter, because you go on there all the time on the Ringers Radio account, as we learned. Because I watched this, you have been all on, you fucking love Jey Uso, he's over, he's great. Yep. You wanted him to win shit. You wanted to win the IC title, all this
I wanted him to win the World Championship.
Yeah, you wanted him to. So it makes absolutely no sense for you to be pissed about this because I watched this and it happens and he wins and it's a legitimate shock because when we get down to Cena and Jey Uso, I'm like, oh my god, fucking John Cena's just gonna win as always. Here we go. And Jey Uso wins. Legitimately shocked. I thought it was the crowd was fucking into it. They loved it. So happy. I'm like, oh, how can anybody not love this? This is great. I go on Twitter and it's all the Twitter's not real life, and it's just factual because people were fucking crying, oh, he's not a good worker. He doesn't have good work rate. Shut your fucking bitch ass up. This dude is over.
First off, he's a solid worker.
It's like,
I don't know why I'm going to say that.
Yeah,
Usos are one of the best tag teams ever.
It's the same thing. Yeah. He's not a top-end fucking in-ring worker, but he's over, has a cool catchphrase, has a great entrance. Everybody loves him. Why would you be pissed off about them putting a guy like that in position to be world champion, position to be in a main event of WrestleMania? Why would you be mad about them doing that instead of doing the same old shit they always do with a John Cena or CM Punk or a Seth Rollins or a Roman Reigns? It was cool as fuck that they finally gave us something surprising and made a new star.
Easy, motherfucker. You're just out here yelling, dude. BJ, to answer your question, Mike, I'm not mad at all. I just don't agree with it. I don't think it was a good booking decision. I think that you gave him the chance to be in the World Championship scene with Gunther. It fell flat, and we were moving past it.
Why did it fall flat?
Because they had a weaker build?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
it
didn't actually fall flat. It wasn't like, this man doesn't belong here.
Yeah, I mean, to me, it didn't feel like he belonged there when they did it. He feels more like an upper.
Royal Rumble, and then I watched Raw yesterday, and he had to do his fucking entrance twice because he was so over and everybody loved him so much. So they made the right decision. Whether you want to admit it or not, like, the proof is in the pudding. They made the right decision. We saw it. It's true.
When I look at this, you're asking me for my opinion. Do I see the reactions? Do I like Jey Uso? Number one, we've always loved the Usos, right? The second best tag team of their generation behind the Young Bucks. So he is.
Anything you say forward irrelevant.
And he is genuinely over AF. He's great on the mic, I believe. He's so much fun to hear talk. He was a huge part of why the Bloodline storyline was so successful for so long. Mm-hmm. I like him in this situation, especially towards the end.
And he is a good worker.
You had a guy like, look at me. I mean this. I like Jey Uso, but take him out of that position. Put LA Knight. Put Damian Priest. You know what I mean? Put
Damian Priest. He's already been world champion.
And listen, but if you have the confidence to put him in that position, then do this. And now you're
confidence to put Jey Uso in that position.
Listen. You could have given it to. I would have almost preferred Punk here. Rollins. Fuck it. And this is gonna sound crazy to you, but AJ Styles. Someone like that. I know it's not. He's not the young guy, but like he needs that. You're right. But I'd even prefer Logan Paul to Jey Uso.
That makes no sense. Like, you're not giving an actual reason, though.
No, it's because I'm just looking at the people I would prefer in that position. And recently, while I do like Jey Uso, I just don't feel like he's that level. I just don't feel like he's that top main event level.
The fans have told us he is, though. That'd be like me back in the day being like, you know what? There's just something about this Daniel Bryan guy. He's not at that level. But the fans are telling he is. The fans are telling us he is.
Yeah. Well, look, fans are wrong sometimes. You know what I mean?
That is
okay.
True. You are wrong.
Yeah. Proof positive. Donald Wood is wrong.
Oh, it's an opinion, dude.
This took place on Saturday. I watched it live. Unlike Donnie. I am still shocked that Jey Uso won the Royal Rumble. When CM Punk and Rollins and Reigns were all eliminated, I was like, what the fuck is going on here? I was like, oh, well, I guess it is John Cena. And the fact that it got down to both John Cena and Jey Uso, who were two of the most over people in the Royal Rumble at that, like, I was like, why would they do that? Why would they have John Cena eliminate Jey Uso? I was like, that's pretty fucked up. Like, everyone's gonna boo him. And then Jey fucking wins. Like, holy shit. The crowd went fucking nuts. Mm-hmm. I mean, the crowd was awesome throughout the whole night, especially for the men's Royal Rumble. Like, they were hyped. Like, Joe Hendry coming in, it's like, do all you people actually watch TNA? Because how does everyone know who Joe Hendry is?
They probably see that on TikTok. Because, like, it went viral, you know?
It is just wild how over he is. Everyone knew the whole shtick. I'm like, wow, that's very impressive for this large of a crowd. So, Royal Rumble match, I thought was really entertaining from start to finish, really.
The way they had Cena, Punk, Rollins come in one after another.
That was wild.
That was, like, one of the fucking most awesome gauntlets of, like, entrance in the Rumble. And the crowd was crazy for it. Like, and that even, like, you look back at it, it's like, they were setting this up to just be a huge fucking deal for Jey Uso. Like, they're like,
you messed up. It wasn't Cena.
Stars we got here. One of them's gonna win, right? No, fucking Jey Uso is gonna be put.
It
over.
was Cena, Punk, Rollins. You forgot the first one. It was Strowman, Cena, Punk, Rollins, dude.
No,
you
it
idiot.
Was Cena, Punk, Rollins, Dominic.
No. It was Braun, Cena, Punk.
Stars when Dominic comes out.
Yeah. I mean, listen, this one definitely didn't have the lull in the middle as much.
First off, it started out really hot with fucking Ray and Penta and Andrade was coming. Like, this was
when
really
Braun Breaker came in and fucking wrecked shop.
With the spear, the speed was fun. The Akira Tozawa spot was pretty fun. I thought maybe it was gonna be the Brock. But like,
it got pretty mid. It got pretty mid from like.
It did not get mid because Braun Breaker came in, he was dominating. Then Jacob Fatu comes in at 12 and is dominating.
That was great. AJ returned, which was awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I love AJ. He's one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. So
I'll be honest with you, when they did the ISO speed thing, like, he gets, Tozawa gets kicked out, and I'm excited. I'm like, what are we gonna get? And he's like, speeder in the row. I'm fucking pissed. Like,
I know, I was very upset.
So fucking stupid.
I had no idea who this person was.
He's just like a fucking.
He just yells on the internet. I know.
Yeah, but seeing Braun Breaker murder this man in the middle of the ring, I got over it real quick.
And that is a great way to expand your audience. Like,
that's
that is
a viral
brilliant
clip.
booking because that clip has millions upon millions upon millions of views, and it's Braun Breaker doing it, who they have projected.
This ain't the
as one of
Costco guy doing a snapmare.
Right.
We're talking
Like,
seeing here, you know. This is
this is worse.
Murder guy.
This is fucking worse. I yearn for a Costco guy at this point,
the
dude.
Costco guys get in trouble, Don?
No, did they get in trouble?
They were doing like a box break of like baseball cards, and fucking Big Boom AJ had a WWE title on his shoulder, and he had to take it down. Made that call.
Oh, definitely AW.
We're
paying you.
My man Big Boom AJ stuck on Guantanamo Bay. I feel so bad for him.
Well, no, first off, don't do that.
I'm doing it.
Hey, listen, it's it's Guantanamo Bay, and we have that here in Philadelphia already locked up. Don't do that, dude. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Mid card match, it sucked overall. I'm gonna say overall match moment overall grade, Mike.
My favorite match was Cody and Kevin Owens. Agree with BG. Probably one of the best ladder matches we've ever seen in WWE. Favorite moment? There were so many great moments in this match. Like that fucking spear on iShow Speed was unreal. But I think just Jey Uso winning and the genuine shock and reaction of that. Awesome to see a guy that's been working towards that for so long finally get rewarded with it. Overall grade, I'm giving it an 8.5 out of 10. I thought it was a very good show. Three of the matches were fucking excellent, and then the tag team match was good as well. I mean, there was no bullshit, match on here. It was a great pay-per-view.
BJ?
Favorite match was a ladder match. Favorite moment was Cody getting put through that ladder from the top rope. Always love to see that. And it's like a 7.5, 8 out of 10-ish. I'll go 8.
What is you just flip-flopping, son of a bitch. You couldn't give me a 7.5, 8, somebody, I don't know.
7.5.
There you go. Thank you for write it down like it's gonna be on paper. Favorite match was the ladder match. Favorite moment was Logan Paul possibly costing WWE Drew McIntyre. And overall grade, I'm gonna give it 4 out of 10.
4 out of 10.
4 out of 10. Notable WWE updates.
That's how many matches they had. You got one.
Yep.
1 point for each match you got.
Yep.
No wonder why your AEW ratings are so high.
Yeah. No, actually, technically, each Rumble was 1 point. Tag team match got 0 points. Rumble each got 1 point, and the ladder match was 2 points. I gave you 4 points, baby.
That's pretty
out
good.
of 10.
That's very good.
Roman Reigns out.
Okay. You've done said a lot of stupid things over the years, but
yeah, sure.
BG, would you agree that
would you
Donnie's hatred of the fucking men's Rumble and Jey Uso winning is like one of the most fake anger things you've ever done?
I'm not anger. I haven't yelled one time.
You're like saying it sucks.
I literally didn't say it sucked. I said the match overall I wasn't a fan of, and I don't think Jay winning was the right choice. Literally the words I just said.
I have something to say.
Sure.
Mm-hmm. My new grade's 8 out of 10.
There we go.
Okay, good. Romeo Regs out indefinitely. Guy needs another vacation. Got the best contract. Best contract in the business, dude.
Once a month.
I was also told John Cena was going to be like a fucking full-time wrestler, and he's filming some Matchbox car movie.
Yep.
And he ain't going to be back
Guess
in
what?
the chamber.
When I see these previews now, that we, by the way, went to saw Dogman.
Me too.
In the theaters, in the mountains. It was cool shit going to the mountains. I guess where I saw that. Yo, Mike, guess where I went to see Dogman?
The movie theater.
The mountains.
Williamsport.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I found out Williamsport is 45 minutes from my cabin.
I've been through there many times.
Okay, you're 45 minutes from my fucking cabin. I was like, damn, it's that fucking close? And they're like, yeah, dummy. So it was very cool. Very, very cool. So, Romeo Regs, by the way, if I could ever get that, like, in my contract, like, Romeo Regs hours, be like, I only want to work March, June,
That'd be incredible.
August.
Can I be honest?
Yeah.
When Reigns came out, I don't remember what number he was, but it was pretty early
16.
16. I was like, what?
Yeah.
He's working that long of a match? Because he was in there for like...
Well, he did the Romeo Regs thing. He fought for a little bit, then he hung out on the apron.
No, he was pretty active for a while. He was in for almost 40 minutes.
Brother, he was doing he was backdropping Penta into like fucking double team moves and shit.
I will say this to you. Romeo Regs has
that
improved.
He came out so early.
He's better in the ring than he was. So it's good.
He's great. And the crowd was so hyped to see him.
Kevin Owens attacks What with Roman Reigns? What are we thinking? The Rock seems pissed off. People don't think he's wrestling a match. So I assume he's just going to fight Roman Reigns. So we'll get to that.
It's very strange that they had this whole storyline going on at the Rumble with Seth Rollins and Reigns and CM Punk. Like, is that a triple threat? Rollins took him out. I don't mind him being out indefinitely. That's a great way to sell. That was a brutal stomp.
I got a theory.
Yeah, please.
So, I hope that The Rock does return. We end up getting Roman, but I'm gonna I'm gonna assume that that's not happening just for this exercise.
Okay.
I think that
an exercise of futility.
We're getting Roman and Seth at WrestleMania, which I'm fine with. I mean, Seth's been.
That's upsetting.
That's upsetting.
Yeah, that's upsetting.
We've never gotten it.
I know, but we've had them wrestle a lot before.
And it's always incredible every time
we
do it.
But that's nah.
If you don't have The Rock, then I don't know what else you would rather do with Roman.
Roman versus Cody.
Jacob Fatu. Honestly, I agree with Donnie.
Yeah, that's because Jey Uso is 100% going against Gunther, so he takes the title back.
Well, no, I think the triple threat's going to be
Roman turns heel on Jey, fucking takes the title away from him. Get the fuck out of here, Jey.
I think that Cody, Punk, and Cena is going to be a triple threat, and the way I think you get to that is, I think Cena wins the Chamber, obviously, and he chooses to face Cody at WrestleMania. I think this is where the CM Punk Heyman favor comes into play. I think that Punk gets Heyman to get him into that match, and that obviously creates an issue with Roman, because Roman's like, why aren't you using your power to get me into that match instead? And I think you're building towards Roman and Punk further down the road by doing that. It's my theory.
So that's your theory based on using your eyes and watching the Rumble.
No, not really. I mean, not a lot of people.
Literally everything you just said was what they inferred.
People are assuming it's Punk, Reigns, and Rollins against each other.
No, that would be your assumption if you watched the Rumble, Donnie.
That's not what I. So
that's very stupid. That's what is simpletons thought. You're not next level. You're not lucha level, buddy. Okay. Kevin Owens attacks Sami Zayn, and CM Punk gets involved, getting his ass handed to him. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn and CM Punk, maybe?
No, just Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, I think.
Well, CM Punk didn't take that bump for nothing, bud.
This was great. Like, I like that Kevin Owens is, like, trying to butter up Sami leading up to the Rumble. Like, you're my best friend, I know, like, you're gonna be there for me when I need you, buddy. And then he didn't, like, really help him at all at the Rumble, and so Kevin Owens beats the fuck out of him. This is one of those things, it's like, every time they go back to it, it's still good, because,
I'd yell if this was another storyline, but it's this storyline, so I'm like,
but I'm putting Roman and Seth in that same category. Every time we go back to it, it's so good because of the history that's there, and this is.
I won't say that. I don't think it's on the same level. I've been bored by things that Roman and Seth have done for me. I've never been bored by Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn.
Like, do you guys think this is going to be a WrestleMania match?
Yes.
Kevin and Sami Zayn?
Mm-hmm.
Haven't they done that WrestleMania before?
Yeah,
fucking do it again.
I don't know, 4 years ago or something.
Do it again, dude. They'll tear the fucking house down.
Yeah, it was WrestleMania 37.
The basis of this feud is a lot better than it was then, though, because I remember,
yeah,
that had Logan Paul was at fucking ringside or some shit.
Then there's dumb Johnny Knoxville shit. I remember that.
No, that wasn't that. But this has a real basis for why it would happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, interesting.
As much
I don't know, it just seems like this is like
Kevin
rematch
Owens
city,
fucking world champion and fighting for the world championship, but if that's not going to happen, I'm cool with this.
Oh, this is like rematch city for WrestleMania.
Welcome to 2 days, buddy. AJ Styles moved to Raw. How excited are you?
I'm very excited he's back.
Yeah.
I'm excited because it seems like he's going to face off with Braun Breaker.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to be amazing. And that's a great feud for Braun Breaker, who really needs...
If Scott Steiner's not back for this. Because Scott Steiner and AJ have a lot of history, dude.
TNA.
Let's talk about it. We got the footage now. We're working with TNA. And Scotty's on good talking terms.
I'm vindicated in my love for Braun Breaker every fucking day that I see this specimen. What a beast.
Something about that Rick and Steiner name, it just makes fucking everybody.
It's that DNA, brother.
Yeah, brother. Well, I mean, his dad's a dickhead. But him and his uncle.
Sure.
Him and his uncle. Really great stuff. Drew McIntyre, upset for real?
Or just a heel.
Or just a heel.
Just a heel. I think
it's just a heel.
I think it's the same thing as like when Punk came back at Survivor Series and they're like, oh, Seth Rollins is really mad and he stormed out, and fucking Drew McIntyre was really mad and he stormed out. It's like, or, you know, it's fucking working. It's being a wrestler, brother.
Remember when Drew McIntyre broke the fourth wall and was like, hey, working with CM Punk was so much fun. And we got to do so much crazy shit to each other. And he's like, thank you to CM Punk for like leaning into the shit, not taking it personal.
It's like, should Drew McIntyre pretend to be happy that he was eliminated from the Royal Rumble? Is that what they want?
I'm going home to my fucking wife. It's like, all right, dude, have a good one. They did seem to fuck that spot up quite a bit, though.
I think the thing, like, I don't understand like the being mad at LA Knight part of it. That is like the rumor.
Was it LA Knight or was it fucking Logan
LA,
Paul that
that's
took forever?
What people, you know, the fucking dirt sheets.
Logan Paul looked like he was taking forever getting his spot. LA Knight's trying his best to like line it up and wait for him to turn around. He can't make the dude turn around. Not his fault.
I think if anybody's to blame for like Priest eliminating McIntyre not coming off the best, it's like production and announce team. Like,
yeah, and Priest, because he's like, hold, just wait your turn.
As being more important than it was. Like, I don't think LA Knight kind of bumping into a guy is the reason for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Nor do I care. Anything else about the Rumble or post shows?
Rumble.
What do you think? You think Jay's going against Gunther, right?
Yes. That's what I think.
I don't understand why they would have that match at Saturday night's main event if they were going to go to it at WrestleMania. It's just so weird. Why is everything a rematch at this point?
Yeah. I mean, I think that him already fighting Gunther, because I don't believe that, unless they make him go against Cody.
I would prefer that.
I would prefer it too, because I just saw it against Gunther. Honestly, didn't really work for me.
Because Cody will just fucking beat him.
I don't know about that.
I mean, I thought the exact same thing about John Cena,
like,
Jay.
They have a ton of history with the Bloodline storyline. I would much prefer that. I think that just bleeds into what happened last year.
And if you give the title to Jey Uso, then Roman Reigns can take it from him as a heel.
Can I just say this, Donnie?
You could take it from the world title.
Yeah, I mean, that would be great. But it's wild that 4.5 years ago, Jey Uso is a tag team wrestler that people were like, holy shit, he's in the main event, wrestle fucking like a Hell in a Cell match against Roman Reigns.
That was 4 years ago, for real?
It was 2020.
7 years ago, people were like, which one is he?
Yeah.
Is he the one that's married to Naomi or not?
And
hold on. To be honest, I still say that sometimes because I forget which one is married to Naomi. It's Jimmy, though, right?
It's Big Jim.
Which is the DUI guy?
Both dabbled.
God damn it.
Jimmy more so than Jay, though.
Good. Jay was like, hey, I want to be a main eventer. Jimmy's like, I want to get drunk.
It's just wild that he won the Rumble in the main event WrestleMania. And he's the most over guy in the fucking industry right now.
It's like fucking Shawn Michaels when he became a star coming out of the Rockers, man.
It's not at all like that.
It's a lot like that.
Because fucking Shawn Michaels isn't...
He threw Jim through a window.
Everybody used to call... I saw a very funny video of RVD talking about Shawn Michaels and doing the wonky eye and making fun of him.
I saw that too.
And Kevin Nash was like, yeah, Shawn's different now or whatever. It's like, you sound like such a fucking pussy defending him. Shawn was such a piece of shit. He found like, God and he's like, hey guys, I'm good now, right? Yeah, I know you're a piece of shit inside.
Yeah, Roman did this. Roman created Jey Uso.
NXT Vengeance Day, Open Family vs. Austin Theory vs. Grayson Waller.
That's probably not happening because Ava was like, because Trick Williams was pissed and she's like, all right, if you fucking deserve it, then show me next week. It's you and Open Family versus Austin Theory.
Show 'em. Fallon Henley versus Stephanie Vaquer.
By the way, my most besides Becky not being in the Rumble, my most surprise was Trick not being in the Rumble.
Yeah, what's the deal with that?
I thought he would be in.
That was weird.
They didn't do a lot of surprises in the men's Rumble, mostly the women's Rumble.
Gulia versus Bayley versus Roxanne Perez.
Feeling that.
Awesome.
Feeling that.
Yeah, I mean...
Stephanie Vaquer is going to win the...
Interesting that Bayley's doing this match here.
Not really. She's got nothing to do. She's not busy. So.
Sure.
She's there to take a pinfall because Roxanne
Honestly,
Perez
I
is coming
think
up.
it's probably her idea because I think she really does love NXT and working with the women down there.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Hello.
Yeah. And she can take the pin so Roxanne doesn't have to.
We got a boy over here in Elimination Chamber. We got a boys match and a Goyles match. Whoop. Liv Morgan in the Goyles match. John Cena and CM Punk in the boys match. CM Punk gonna take another fucking out of John Cena. Let me
That's
hear
gonna be
it.
a stacked men's elimination chamber.
I don't know
So
who
this
the
is
other.
gonna be 3 from Raw, 3 from SmackDown.
I assume so, but they haven't definitively said that.
Who are the other people? Do you think?
Seth?
Seth's definitely gonna be one.
Braun.
No, he's
Braun.
No.
No.
AJ.
Maybe Drew.
What? You know what's surprising, Mike? No Randy Orton at the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I was surprised by that too. I thought he'd be
Not in the Rumble, not in the interference or anything. Does he come into play here?
Yeah.
He's on his breaks.
Does Kevin Owens get in here?
Good for him.
Honestly,
I like Kevin Owens to get into this match.
I can't wait for next contract negotiations with Travel Pulse. I'm gonna be like, I want 4 months off a year. I'm like, fucking what? No, dude. Like,
Do they put Penta in this match? Like, give him a big spot?
Perhaps.
How about the Goyles, Mike?
Alexa Bliss.
Maybe Bailey. Maybe.
Bianca.
Maybe this is where Becky comes back.
Bianca, Naomi.
Mm.
Jordan Grace.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, all that sounds good. I see down here.
A lot of talent.
Yeah.
AEW Grand Slam, Mariah May versus Timeless Tony Storm. I don't care what you say, that's gonna be fucking awesome.
What's the deal with this show? When am I able to watch this show?
Monday morning after.
Here's what I gather. Was supposed to be a pay-per-view. Now it's a free per-view on TV. Was supposed to be in a 60,000 seat stadium. Got downgraded to a 13,000 seat stadium. Was supposed to be on at the same exact time as NBA All-Star Saturday Night festivities. AEW seemingly did not realize that. Now I believe it's going to be on tape delay shown.
Easy.
Like what time?
Easy, dude. So, let's watch it Monday, you idiot. Mariah May and Timeless Tony Storm. By the way, Timeless Tony Storm being back. It's fantastic. All the bits. I really did miss it. I really did enjoy. I didn't know where it was going with her, like, being a rookie again, like, bumping her head.
I didn't really care for that part.
Well, listen, now
we're back to this.
No, yeah, well.
I thought the reveal was good.
Yeah, I thought that her going back and it was a con job was very fun. Her greatest role was playing herself. I love it.
I only got 2 matches announced for this supposedly huge event.
Plenty of time, dude. Got what? A week?
Delay.
Yeah, there's a delay, dude. Don't worry about it. I got plenty of time.
The tag team match is gonna be fucking insane.
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking insane. And like I said, it's gonna build tension between Kenny Omega and Will Ospreay. We're gonna build the shit. Look at us building. Yes, I think that's your money match right there. Will Ospreay versus Kenny Omega.
No,
I think 100% that's your
over
match.
No title or anything.
I mean, you can have a title later on. You know what I mean?
Shouldn't like Omega beat Moxley first?
I think Cope is gonna beat Moxley.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Politicking.
I know, dude. I always hated Edge.
Current storyline's not good, so you definitely should.
No, I think honestly, Mox's explanation this week was really good. I think he seemed, for the first time in a while, I feel like they are steering forward with it. It's not, just fucking treading water. Yeah, so yes, by the way, you just add nothing else about AEW. This is all the AEW I watch.
Nothing else to add.
There's so much going on. I fucking love what's happening.
The MJF and Jeff Jarrett stuff is not.
I like Jeff Jarrett a lot, dude. He sold me
Jeff
gold.
Jarrett a lot too.
Did you say so old?
He sold me gold,
no,
dude.
He sold me gold.
And Saraya is going back to WWE. Is that possible?
She's already angling. It's pretty funny.
Honestly, dude, let her go, man. I'm fine with it now. Harley Cameron, though, she's
I'd
really
like her
good.
for a fucking surprise Rumble appearance one time, then whatever.
As long as you guys get her brother.
Coming afterwards.
Nah, Sasha's doing good shit over here. I think her promos are better. I think her in-rings, I think she's comfy over here now.
Her in-ring's great.
Promos are a lot
Always
better.
has been.
Okay. AEW, by the way,
Yeah.
AEW,
Yeah.
trending up, WWE, trending down.
Couldn't be.
I'm a stock market
less
guy,
factual.
you know what I mean?
Right.
There's a bull rush
stock
going on
market.
here, and it ain't happening the way you think it is. Patreon poll?
Well, for those that don't know, first of every month we put a poll on patreon.com/ringrustradio. This month's poll, courtesy of me, because your guys' idea wasn't that great this one. Should John Cena win number 17?
Hold on. What were our ideas that you poo-poo?
You were like, who's going to leave WWE for AEW?
Okay.
No, I said who's going to leave AEW for WWE.
Yeah, and I said the
And
other
then
one.
Donnie said that.
Yeah.
Who should leave WWE for AEW? So I was like, no.
Okay.
So
I think both are
John
better
Cena.
than this one.
Mine was
John
pretty
Cena
good.
Win number 17.
Yes.
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 I mean,
But
that's
I
a
think the
fucking
I think
guarantee that he's gonna win.
I think the fans say no.
No, the majority say yes.
Oh, wow.
I'm pretty surprised.
Because everybody wants to erase Ric Flair because he's problematic now.
Yeah, I think that's what's happened lately. Quentin Williams says, I think no, but you always keep him close to the title hunt so people are invested. DDMCY. We have a new player in the game, Donnie. I don't know who this is. Do you know who that is?
DDMCY?
It honestly sounds like Dante.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. Well, it says, hell yeah, Cena has earned and deserves a final world championship reign. C Nation for life.
Okay, that sounds that 100% sounds like fucking Dante.
Angel Mesa says, yes, because he needs to keep making history until he retires, and BG has my back. Yeah, I agree he should win number 17. He deserves it.
It's like when someone talks to a pro athlete, they're like, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I just don't like the idea. You don't.
Like, Ric Flair held world titles over the course of other companies. Like, it's not the same to me.
I'm not even a Cena fan, but I'm bored with him winning 17.
I don't know if it's going to happen at Mania. Perhaps save it at, like, for down the road.
SummerSlam.
Right.
Like
It's going to happen at some point. I agree. It might
I
not
think it should
happen.
happen. Because to me, it's like, if he just wins at WrestleMania, you have a whole year of, like, okay, you might have, like, some title defenses, sure, but there's no, like, adversity for the retirement tour.
No adversity for John Cena? Unheard of.
That's my thing is, I think, like, he lost the Royal Rumble. I think maybe he comes up short again in the Elimination Chamber, doesn't get a world title match at WrestleMania, has to continue to build this up and get that title shot.
He needs to shave his head.
He does. Here's the thing. I understand, like, I think his concern if he shaves his head is, like, it's not going to come back.
Yeah.
At all.
Brother, I get it.
Man,
yeah. I listen.
it puts, like, the bald spot like Arn Anderson had to shame. Like, this is worse than any
he could just lean into it and just be Arn Anderson.
Yeah.
The enforcer.
At some point, it's going to happen.
Yeah. I mean, Arn Anderson's still holding on to that hair.
What are they doing in his movies? Are they, like, fucking CGI and hair in there?
No, they're using that hair in
like a spray or
they got hair in a can.
Yeah.
Well, wear that.
We should probably
anything. Come on.
I should get it?
Yeah.
If I get it, I look like fuck. I'll do it dumb with a big peak in the middle, like fucking the kid from what the hell is it? The Munsters? What the hell is the kid's name? I forget now.
I don't know. I don't really watch that. Ben has the final comment.
The Munsters. What was his name?
Eddie Munster.
Eddie Munster. Yes, thank you.
If it means the WWE World Title change hands more than once in a 12-month period, then I'm all for it. I miss the days of 3 to 4 different champions in a year, like the Attitude/Ruthless Aggression days. Stop treating every Mania like the end of an MCU phase. I kind of agree with this.
I don't know what those words at the end mean, but
I don't know about that.
I thought that was the point.
I
thought the world title was to be there, so it changed a bunch, and then you have the one title doesn't. So
when did
you
Gunther
did put
win
it on
in
fucking
Berlin?
Gunther, so.
Yeah.
When did Gunther win at SummerSlam?
Well, now that's a long one, and we make the other one flip floppy.
Yeah.
Get it off Cody. God damn it. Give it to Cena and Punk, and then give it back to Drew, and then we'll give it to Roman in a couple months.
Anyways, if you enjoy our polls and more things,
Holler.
/RingRustRadio. Sign up. You get to hear the ad-free version of our podcast. Get early access to upcoming retros, such as, the WWE Royal Rumble 2000, which we did last time, and MLW Eric Bischoff's One Shot by George Cruz.
God.
Why did we do that? No one fucking knows why we covered this, but you're going to hear it.
I was audibly angry.
You can hear it right now. But most importantly, you can hear right now our best DC versus Marvel character bracket that we recorded today, and even more important than that, if you can believe it. March fucking Madness is coming back. March 4th.
Oof.
That's the best thing of the year because you have a vendetta against someone. Do you hate Will Ospreay?
Or do you hate me or
Roman
BJ?
Reigns?
Yeah,
Do you
listen,
hate us?
it's
Do you
the
hate
place.
listeners? You want to come on and be like, yo, Andrew Skeens, enough.
Very fair. No, that's great. That's a great point. If you want to pick on someone, yeah. If you want to get on here and fucking, you're so tired of Reggie's fat mouth eating while he's fucking on the call, then you get on here and you can tell him that right away. The best DC Marvel character bracket. Spoiler alert: it sucked, but Mark Madness is awesome, and that is a true battle of wits. That is a true level fighting field. It is. Because
I wouldn't put that phrase and Ring Rust Radio in the same thing.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. Remember we used to do quizzes? They were fun, man. Remember we went on that quiz show and dominated?
Sure do.
They didn't invite us back ever. They're like, I hate them. Okay, let's move on then.
Strangeness in the latest report. You gotta call Dirt Sheet Buster. Egregious lies, anonymously sourced. You gotta call Dirt Sheet Buster. Scoop, 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 scoop. No lies, no retraction. Scoop, 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 scoop. Per a source that's interesting to know.
Alright guys, it is time for the best segment of the week. That's right. It's the segment where Donald Wood runs away like the little bitch he is and leaves just me and my good buddy Brandon Galvin to shit on the dirt sheets. That's right, Dirt Sheet Busters. BG, how you feeling?
Hell yeah. I'm feeling great. I love when Donnie leaves. Mm-hmm. Get to have a nice little intimate fireside chat between two of us. Shitting on some dirt sheets.
Yep. Couple things I really love in life. Donnie leaving and the dirt sheets making it very easy to own them in a short amount of time.
Absolutely. I was very pleased watching the Royal Rumble, but there was a Dave Meltzer sign.
Me too.
People are catching on, Mike.
Yes. I mean, it's only taken, 12 years or something like that? But there's definitely more people that question him than in the past. Because I remember, when I first really started, paying attention to his reports and realizing the vast majority of them were bullshit, I just couldn't believe how people took his word as gospel, but we're advancing as time goes on.
We're advancing as a species.
Yeah. But we're going to start with Fightful Select. BG, how great was Matt Cardona in the Rumble, man?
What? He was there?
Was he? I mean, he was in it, right? No? Well, according to Fightful Select, there are rumblings, though unconfirmed, that that Matt Cardona is slated for return at the Royal Rumble. While no one within WWE has officially confirmed anything, sources outside of the company are claiming that Cardona could be set for a big moment in Indianapolis. Regarding Cardona, there are at least people outside of WWE claiming that the plan is for an appearance. We have not confirmed that, the outlet reported.
Huh.
There are people outside of WWE claiming that the plan is for an appearance. That's very wordy in a manner that tries to get you to think that it's not a report, that they're just kind of casually throwing it out there. But you wouldn't put this out there if you weren't trying to be like, hey, we got it right that Matt Cardona showed up.
I have noticed him doing that a lot.
Overly complicated wording?
Not that. It's just, there's people outside of WWE saying that we haven't confirmed it. This is just, this is out there, but it's unconfirmed. We haven't confirmed it. But, you're peddling a rumor.
Do you know the only, Fightful Select telling me, okay, it's confirmed now. That's not confirmation to me. It's confirmation when he shows up. That's confirmation.
That is confirmation.
We didn't get that confirmation, so.
We got the opposite of that confirmation.
We
got confirmation that he was not in it.
We sure did.
Honestly, for the best.
It's fine. This next one's from Fightful Select also. BG, how great was Pat McAfee in the Rumble?
He was good at the Rumble.
No, not at, in.
I didn't see him in the Rumble.
How good was he in the 30-man over-the-top rope Royal Rumble?
Last year?
This year.
This year?
Mm-hmm.
We didn't have spots for The Rock. We didn't have spots for Pat McAfee.
Okay. The WWE Royal Rumble is always full of surprises, and it looks like Pat McAfee might be one of them.
That wouldn't really be a surprise.
Yeah, not really. According to Fightful Select, many backstage in WWE believe the former NFL star and SmackDown commentator will make an appearance in this Saturday's Rumble match at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis. So, let me get this straight. He played for the Colts, it was in the Colts Stadium, so people thought maybe he would be in the Rumble.
Like, this is bullshit, quote-unquote, reporting just to say that you put out a report. Because everyone assumed, or could assume, that Pat McAfee would be in the Rumble for the reasons that you stated. Plus, he was in, like, this is just dumb.
I want to know, like, what the process was here. So, did he reach out to whichever WWE people are actually willing to talk to him and be like, hey, who do you think's going to be in the Rumble? Maybe it's a surprise. And they said Pat McAfee, and that's what the report is?
Yeah, see, what's interesting, Mike, so far, 0 for 2.
Yes.
Right? So he's clearly being given BS information.
Or he's asking people who really don't have any fucking clue and framing it as if it's some sort of report that could happen. Either way, not great.
Here's the thing. There's no doubt that Sean Ross Sapp, among others, have connections to WWE because they're quote-unquote media, right? So he goes to events, he's in press boxes sometimes, blah, 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 whatever. But obviously has a connection. So he can just say, I texted, speaking with someone in WWE, it could be fucking the T-shirt guy.
Right. Yep.
So I agree with you. I think it's all bullshit.
It's bullshit. Next one's from WrestleVotes. BG, it's a shame that Joe Hendry wasn't in the Rumble,
Wait a second.
Was he in?
Wait a second.
Huh. This one, I saw it a couple weeks ago, and I was like...
Oh,
I was like, yeah, I was like, I don't know about all this. I'm putting it in the back pocket, saving it for later.
Nice.
Putting it in the side pocket with a zipper, like some tots, like I'm Napoleon Dynamite, and saving them for later.
I can't wait for that WrestleMania Indie one that Melt said last week.
In a couple years, it's gonna hit like crack. During a recent live Q&A on Backstage Pass, WrestleVotes shared an update about the possibility of Joe Hendry appearing in the upcoming Men's Royal Rumble match. According to WrestleVotes, there's no indication of him being part of the event. Here's a quote.
What?
No, nothing I have heard. Not to say that it's not going to happen. Gotta throw that in there every time. I think we spoke about this on the show before. He's kind of cooled a little bit. Maybe that's by design, but that wouldn't make any sense to me. So I don't expect him to be one of the 30 in the Rumble. No. Cooled him off and put the TNA World Championship on him.
When was this? Is from January?
This is from like 3 weeks ago, maybe?
Okay, I gotta be honest with you, Mike. I would say since like October, November, people have been assuming that he's gonna be in the Royal Rumble ever since he fucking showed up in NXT. And they have a deal with NXT. And Jordan Grace was in the Rumble last year. I think everyone's been assuming one of the hottest fucking indie guys on the planet is gonna be in the Royal Rumble.
I would say for no less than 6 months we have thought Joe Hendry was gonna be in the Royal Rumble. And like
give
we
me a
mentioned
break.
it, last week on the show, we all, I think, fucking predicted it. Like, what are we doing here?
So dumb.
Like, it just seems so obvious.
Honestly, use some common sense and, like, don't say this. That's what I would say.
It was so fucking dumb when I saw it a few weeks ago. I'm like, he's definitely going to be in the Rumble. Why would they say this?
He's been campaigning to be in the Royal Rumble.
Right. I mean... I would have been shocked if he was not. So
I agree with that. That would have been surprising.
That's from Wrestling Observer Radio. Everyone is mad at someone for what they did in the Men's Rumble. Hope you don't want to know who.
I really want to know who.
Too bad. As reported earlier, after being eliminated, Drew McIntyre was seen screaming and cursing backstage before storming out of the building while the match was still ongoing. The report suggested McIntyre was frustrated that, and I quote, someone had to get their moves in. He came at the expense of the match's overall storytelling. That is what happens in the Royal Rumble. People get their moves in. While speaking on Wrestling Observer Radio, Dave Meltzer noted that multiple people were frustrated with a specific wrestler in the match. The concern was that this particular wrestler was more focused on making himself look good rather than benefiting the match as a whole. Meltzer didn't name the wrestler, stating that he only heard one name mentioned, but expected more details to emerge soon. He also added that McIntyre's frustration was not part of a storyline, and there are currently no signs of WWE turning the situation into an angle. If Meltz knew the name and knew what it was, why would he not say it?
He would say it.
He would 100% say it. This man is not sitting on information. Let's be real. He puts shit out there that people are dead before they're dead. He ain't sitting on information like this.
That is true. Mm-hmm. He did do that multiple times.
He's like 3 to 4 since we've been doing this show.
That is true.
He has prematurely reported death.
See, hearing like what you said here about what Mel said, it's like he saw someone else say it and then insinuates that he also got information on this, but he didn't.
Right.
He definitely just read or whatever someone said, because he knows nothing.
So there have been subsequent reports, which I think you saw, that L.A. Knight is the person where him and like Logan Paul like bumped into like Drew McIntyre and Damian Priest in the elimination, and Drew McIntyre reportedly thought it like took away from the moment or whatever. But Dave claims he knows who the person is that Drew McIntyre is mad at. Won't name him though.
Has this happened before with Drew McIntyre, where he's a heel and he was pissed off backstage so they can do like an angle? Yeah,
wasn't it when Punk returned? Like they did it with him and like Seth, and they're both pissed off and whatever. Yeah, I think that's just called playing it up.
Yeah.
Should he be acting happy that he got eliminated from the Royal Rumble?
Right, that's the thing. It's like he's the heel and he lost the Royal Rumble. That was his chance to go to WrestleMania. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I mean, as we'll see in a minute here, fucking Nelson's been getting worked left and right, so it wouldn't surprise me if it happened again. BJ, you're for the honorary Dirt Sheet Buster of the Week?
Hell yeah, always.
It is Angelo Dawkins of the Street Profits.
Oh, I saw him with a crutch.
A lot of people did, apparently. According to PW Insider, Angelo Dawkins was seen on crutches this morning, confirming that he is hurt. However, details on the exact nature of his injury remain unclear. This came out the morning of the Rumble, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Seen on crutches, he is hurt. What happens then on the show is we have the Tag Team Championship match, DIY and Motor City Machine Guns. It gets comes down to the third fall. The Street Profits show up out of nowhere, fuck up Motor City Machine Guns with crutch, and DIY wins.
Mm-hmm.
And then Angelo Dawkins takes off his black hoodie to reveal another black hoodie. This all happened. Dion Dawkins, great left tackle for the Buffalo Bills, Angelo Dawkins, takes to Twitter afterwards and tweets, whack-ass dirt sheets. So he literally fucking was walking around with crutches to work the dirt sheets.
That's awesome. That's very fun. Cinnamon's happy.
Cinnamon loves it. Loves when the dirt sheets get on. BG, are you ready for the coup de grace?
Double stomach.
Here we go. To me, bliss is watching Melts get worked.
Hell yeah.
We talked about this last week. We did our little predictions. A lot of scuttlebutt was going on at the time about how Alexa Bliss was having contract issues, wasn't going to be in the Rumble. And I said, you know what? I'm predicting she is going to be in the Rumble because I'm putting my money on the fact that the dirt sheets are full of shit.
It's always a good guess.
Came to fruition, but here we go. Earlier this month, we seemed to be on track for Alexa Bliss's return to WWE. It had been almost 2 years since her last match, and after assuring fans it would happen, she seemed to be teasing a comeback on social media. The rumor mill supported the idea Bliss would soon once again grace our screens during Raw or SmackDown. Then we heard that a planned return had been called off, followed by word of a contract dispute between Bliss and WWE. Allegedly, she and her team wanted to get a new deal signed before she came back, while WWE expected her to work off the remainder of her existing deal, almost certainly with time added for Alexa's pregnancy and maternity leave. We now have a report on the status of that impasse via the latest Wrestling Observer newsletter. Now, this is, I believe, the day of the Royal Rumble, or the day before, either way. Dave Meltzer recaps / confirms PW Insider's reporting on plans for Bliss to return on the January 13th Raw in San Jose, California, adding that not only was she going to work with the Wyatt Six, but she would be revealed as the group's sixth member, finally justifying the Six name. Well, Six is they're fucking sick in the head. That's the Wyatt Six name, but okay. That's spelling. Meltzer writes that the group's move to SmackDown was likely unrelated to the situation with Bliss, other than that it would have been announced later. The main new piece of information in the Observer newsletter isn't good news for fans hoping to see Alexa in WWE anytime soon. Here's the quote. They, that being Alexa Bliss and WWE, were at least far enough apart that people are talking about not expecting a deal to be made. Wow. So basically Meltzer's telling us Alexa Bliss is going to leave WWE and never be seen again.
Crazy. Holy shit.
That's pretty wild. That's a pretty wild thing to put out there.
Wow, he really wants her in AEW.
Yeah. Well, here's a follow-up. For weeks, reports from PW Insider and Dave Meltzer suggested that Bliss wasn't in Indianapolis and that WWE and Bliss were far apart in contract negotiations.
Wow.
Yep. However, speaking on Wrestling Observer Radio, Meltzer now claims that sources within WWE confirm that Bliss has indeed signed a new contract. Thanks, brother. We saw her in the fucking Rumble. But he isn't entirely buying the last-minute deal story WWE is pushing. Meltzer explained, I am told that the Alexa Bliss thing was a late negotiation. I don't believe that because it's pro wrestling. My belief is that they were pulling a swerve. He went on to detail that even WWE office staff and higher-ups were reportedly left in the dark about Bliss's return, adding, it was people in the office they fooled too, and high up. How come he doesn't mention himself as somebody who was fucking fooled then? Because, the fucking Alexa Bliss was swerving people high up in the office. But not me, though. I knew all along. It's like, what are you talking about? You fucking reported that she wasn't going to be there, that there was going to be no deal done.
First off, it's a surprise. Right? The only people that need to know are the people in creative and the ones handling the contract.
Right.
It's going to be a surprise if people aren't aware of that. Doesn't matter if they work there or not. I'm sure people in LeBron was surprised when Luka was traded.
I was too.
Yeah.
Who does he think they were trying to swerve? I don't understand. Like, it's like he's trying to explain why he was so wrong, but it just makes him look like more of an idiot.
Yeah, he's dumb.
Yep. Well, Alexa was in the Rumble. That was probably like my biggest fucking pop of the night, just because I knew that I had this waiting for this week. I was so
That's
happy
awesome.
about it. So happy about it. BG, we know the Dirt Sheets didn't do so hot, but how we do? Come for you, Seth Rollins.
Hi guys, fantasy standings. Yeah, we had a draft and everything, and I made the move of the century.
Picked up Nikki Bella. Good job, brother.
Hell yeah.
Nice job, bitch.
Bitch. I'm glad she's back just so we could do like more Bella talk. I hope
Bring back Total Divas.
I was gonna say Total Bella's even like.
Well, Breeze she's a traitor, so she can't be on it. You know.
I don't know. I bet you she's not associated. I don't think Bryan Danielson gives a single shit.
In last place, 14th with -50, Everson Godfrey.
How do you get -50 in like a week, dude?
He got it so fast.
How is that possible, dude?
I don't know.
Everson takes his shit so serious, and it's got to be such a devastating blow.
In 13th with -5, BG.
So it's -50. Who does he have? Real quick, who does he have that got that many points lost already?
I don't know. I don't have it up right now.
You can't ever get it up, huh?
I do.
Got it.
I do.
Yeah, dude. Blue Chew. Use code Arn Anderson show.
I have it up, Donnie. He has Carmelo Hayes, Sami Zayn, and Chelsea Green.
Oh my God.
Carmelo Hayes -25, Sami -20. Sheesh.
I think we kind of told him those are questionable selections.
Yeah.
Oh, us mock someone in the heat of battle, not us.
BG -5, still 45 points better. That's crazy.
Holy shit! Fucking Everson's going for the opposite record.
Tie for 11th with 0. Angel Meza and Big Money Mike.
There you go. Zero's fitting.
I took some chances taking people who were injured or not on TV and I thought were going to be back. Literally. Becky did not come back at the Rumble. Randy did not come back at the Rumble. Asuka did not come back at the Rumble.
Yikes.
So nobody's wrestling for me, basically.
Hey, that was always my strategy and you mocked it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it doesn't work, as we are seeing. In 10th with 10, Daniel Hayden. Oi!
I don't know. Okay, all right. I'll let you be offensive this one time.
Tie for 7th with 15, Mongo and Skeena.
There you go.
And Leon CK.
No way, that's a three-way?
Oh.
Would watch.
Three-way.
Would watch.
Sure, absolutely. Three-way tie for fourth with 20. Chris Jeter, Alex Pandolfi, and Donnie.
Let's go. 20 points, baby. Wait till that sweet Nikki Bella fucking shine comes in here, baby.
Are we even sure that Nikki Bella's like gonna be back to wrestle matches?
She's gonna walk in and she's gonna job out Natalia before you can fucking blink, dude. You just watch it, dude.
Tie for second with 30. Reggie Gill and Jim Del Chapo.
Oof. Ugly on the inside, that pair.
I don't agree.
I do.
They're very
I
nice.
met both personally. Both. I would use a lot of words. Cowards is probably the best.
In first with 35, with a team based solely on who he wants to fuck, George Cruz.
And didn't you pick it for him?
Yeah.
That's
Based on the knowledge of who he wants to fuck.
unbelievable that this is somehow going to work, even for a short time. God damn it. Because then it devalidates everything we do in terms of, like, study, in terms of, like, ideas of where shit should be and what we prioritize in terms of importance. And then you're just like, he would want to F this lady, and it's like, he's in the lead. You're like, God damn it. This is all random.
I showed him his team. He's like, this is the greatest team I've ever seen in my life.
No doubt. No doubt. No doubt.
That is true. He did say that.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, again, no doubt that happened. Agreed. All right, emails time. Short, sweet, print them over time. I know exactly what we're talking about.
This is from Dante fucking Kane Yeager. Subject, hypocrites.
Oh, it's for you guys.
Hey, it's actually for you if you'll listen. Hey, boys. Hope y'all are doing well. I'm emailing y'all today to call out the best, charismatic, energetic, and most hypocritical bunch of fans in the whole world. Wow. I'm talking about WWE fans.
I thought you were talking about Bills fans.
No, we're just sad. We're just sad.
Yeah, you are.
This weekend we witnessed the 2025 Royal Rumble, which had Charlotte and Jey Uso win their respective Rumbles. Charlotte is one thing, but the outcry for Jey is another. For years, the fans have asked for a new...
How you gonna spell... Hold on. How you gonna spell... Two sentences spelled wrong in one and right in the next?
You tell me. You tell me.
Shit's wild, dude.
For years, the fans have asked for a new, fresh face to be pushed, put in the main event spotlight at Mania. Now we get it with Jey. I've seen a lot of hate with people hating this, hating his lack of moves, one-hit catchphrase, and unfortunately his age.
Well, how old is he? Hold on, how old is he? I never heard an age bit.
Late 30s, I think, right?
Holy
He's
shit.
39.
Yo, that's just 2 years older than me. I'm sitting over here, I'm like, that's a young man. That's a young man you're talking about now.
But people wanted John Cena. Now, I've seen the very same people who criticize him for these things say it should have been Cena, Roman, or Punk win. Yep, exactly. Well, let me tell you something, brother. Cena and Roman both deserve it and earned it, but both don't need it to go after a world championship at Mania. And Punk, they want to talk about how Jay's 39 years old, so he's not young enough to be pushed, but at the same time, they'd love to see CM bitch. I mean CM.
Oh, shit! Dante with the... Blah, blah.
Yeah, let's have the 46-year-old young up-and-coming Punk win the
Let's
Rumble.
go. Dante is on some shit, dude.
Stupid BS like this really grinds my gears. There's a lot more to say, but I've already typed too much in this email. What is y'all's take on the matter? Do you agree with the hate that Jay's receiving, or do you think the fans are a bunch of hypocrites that complain too much? Dante DMC. Fuck CM Punk for life, gang!
Okay, we talked extensively about this earlier. I just want to say, fucking good to have you, Dante. Dante's a big part of what we do on the YouTube channel. If you love this kind of content, he'll just yell this shit randomly while we're doing shit, which is always good. I mean,
Donnie's one of the hypocrites. BG and I think it's great.
I mean, I named several people that were not on this list who I thought should have won. CM Punk, I would have preferred over Jey Uso, but it's not because of age.
Hate CM Punk.
I know.
I would have preferred CM Punk just because, like, he's never going to win a Rumble at this point. And he might not even make it at WrestleMania at this point, but
Does he deserve
I'm happy
it?
for Jey. Jey is fucking super over. Obviously worked his ass off. Like, why is he a bad choice? He's not a bad choice.
I don't think anybody says he's a bad choice. I think there were other people they prefer.
Because, like you said, he never won one, but I'm happy that Jey Uso won too.
I think it was fucking surprising as shit. It's like, we never really got stuff like this.
We always want this, and they never give it to us.
So I don't have a problem. Jay's fucking awesome. They call him main event Jey Uso. He needs to fucking main event some shows. So,
yeah, and yes,
super
but the question is, are a fan a bunch of hypocrites? Yes. Do they complain too much? Yes. Hi, that's what podcasts are.
We know that.
We're as a top 19 podcast, again, proving it. We know all about complaining.
As soon as fucking Daniel Bryan won the championship, a few months later, people were complaining. As soon as CM Punk won the championship, a few months later, people were complaining. They're fucking hypocrites.
People want to cry.
As soon as someone gets over or wins a title, they fucking start turning.
You know what it is? People are miserable in their real life, and they project it into their wrestling life.
Well, I mean, at least you're admitting it.
That's what you do.
I have a great life. Next email.
Huh.
You didn't say you didn't. So you're
I'm here every Tuesday. My life's awesome.
Ooh.
Next email comes from Alexander Rusev Contreras. Subject is Ichiro. Hey yo. Long time, no time. I want to change things up this email and not talk about wrestling.
Let's go. Okay, now I'm down. Now you've got my attention.
Aren't you happy you're here, Donnie, for once?
No.
I know y'all are huge sports fans and have great opinions on other things besides wrestling.
Hell fucking yeah. Butter me up. Butter me up, baby. I'm feeling good. Yo, I feel better right now him saying this shit to me. I just drank tea with caffeine, and I'm like delusional. I might be seeing spots.
I want to get your take on Ichiro going into the Hall of Fame, one vote shy of unanimous.
Okay.
I know we are all fans of our respective teams, but you have to have respect for Ichiro. If you don't, you're kind of an asshole.
Big time.
Thanks for reading my email. Ring Russ.
No. Hold on. We are all going to want to go first here, okay?
I'm going to go first. One of my favorite players of all time. If you didn't vote for Ichiro, you're a fucking piece of shit. I want to know who did it. They won't put it out because they know everyone's going to be fucking mad and furious because this is bullshit. He's one of the greatest players of all time. This is dumb.
And honestly, he had a great career in Japan too. But with that, before we get to Mike, Mike is eloquent. He will go third, which means we got to get our shit in quick, okay?
Right.
I'm just going to use my time to say that. No, I'm going to say this. I'm going to use my time. Shut up.
Every time I would play MLB The Show growing up, or any MLB game, first thing I do, start a franchise with the Yankees, then trade for Ichiro.
Cool. So I'm going to use my platform today to talk about Hall of Fame voting in baseball. There are few things I think is a bigger joke than the Hall of Fame balloting system that baseball uses with the writers. I don't think half those people deserve the votes. I think most of those people should be fucking ashamed of themselves. And if you want to stop a lot of this, make all of their votes fucking public knowledge. And if the others should be able to vote them out if their votes are for real.
Like a Survivor.
No. Basically, like if it's like what the owners do. If one of the owners is being a piece of shit, like the dude from the fucking Clippers, you're like, nope, we're forcing you out. You're out of here now. Like if you're making us look bad because you keep making this.
Ichiro's probably racist, so they should vote him out.
Or not even racist. It's just
racist.
Okay, sure, but I just think that, or just forgot it. Maybe he didn't put the ballot in or something properly. It's just some dumb shit that just like, this should be the stuff we avoid.
And you know what? Barry Bonds, Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa, they should be in also. Steroids are
that's a different discussion, and I think next generation will be like, I don't remember those guys, so it doesn't matter.
Baseball is still the greatest time ever in baseball.
Oh, I agree with you 100%. Maybe not so much with Barry Bonds, but that Mark McGwire, Sammy Sosa summer was.
I'll never forget that.
Dude, I have a weird placard thing that my dad bought me. It was like $100, and he's like, "This is a piece of each jersey. Here's a coin. Here's cool. Like cards and shit." He's like, "This will be so valued because it's tucked away.
What the fuck?
It's in all my good stuff is hidden away. Yeah. You guys, you want to see my stuff? You can steal." Oh, I got a baseball signed by every member of the 1980 World Series. Bam! Pete Rose, Mike Schmidt, Steve Carlton.
Could have showed us anything cool like that.
Yeah, you showed us your fucking steps.
Dude, I may just sit on them, dude. I was like sitting on the steps. But yeah, I think, yeah. So, Mike, you got anything?
Yeah, so I fucking love the Baseball Hall of Fame. I fucking love Cooperstown. I go there every other year. It is sacred to me. I love it there. If I could move somewhere and live somewhere else, I would choose Cooperstown, New York, because I love it there so much.
Wow.
It's a nice, picturesque little town.
It's beautiful
and
area.
The fucking Hall of Fame is right in the middle of it. It's awesome. But totally agree with what you were just saying, Donnie. The voting for the Baseball Hall of Fame is a fucking joke. It's really not just the Baseball Hall of Fame either. It's the Football Hall of Fame. How is Antonio Gates still waiting to go on the fucking Football Hall of Fame? He's one of the greatest tight ends of all time. Like, I don't know what these people are like, what kind of point they're trying to make or what they're trying to do with their voting, but for baseball, it's always been an issue. There's only one unanimous Hall of Famer ever. Mariano Rivera, 100%
right.
deserving of that. But Babe Ruth was not a unanimous Hall of
Yeah,
Famer. Ted Williams was not a unanimous Hall of Famer. Cy Young, Christy Mathewson, Ty Cobb.
Stupid.
It's fucking ridiculous that the greatest players in baseball history are not unanimous Hall of Famers. And it's become a thing where, like, people don't want to do it because nobody's really done it besides Rivera. And that's, like, here's the thing. If you're comparing Ichiro to the people who have not been unanimous Hall of Fame inductees, yes, he should not be compared to them. But there's fucking 100+ guys over the course of history who should have been a unanimous Hall of Fame inductee, and Ichiro is one of them. Like, he's one of the greatest hitters that we've ever seen in our time of watching baseball. Just an I assume that's what it was like watching Pete Rose for people.
That's exactly what my dad compared him to. He said the dude was like yes, exactly. Just laying down singles like it was just like drag bunting a single in the fucking right field, dude.
Dude, and it was amazing to watch him. Like, nobody ever was like him. It's like, the ball touches the bat and he's already halfway down the line. Like, he was fast as fuck. He was great in the field. He had a huge arm. Like, people always say if he wanted to, like, cut down on the hits and hit more home runs, he could have done that if he wanted to. And I believe it because he was that good. But Ichiro's fucking amazing. But I agree. They got to fix some shit with the Hall of Fame voting. Agree with BG. The whole steroid thing, like people refusing to vote for Bonds, McGuire, Sosa, Manny Ramirez, whoever
Jose
it might
Canseco.
I mean, if you look at just numbers, sure. Like, same with Palmeiro. Like, how can you not vote for these guys? But you voted for David Ortiz, who it came out that he had tested positive for steroids. And then you're picking and choosing and assuming who didn't take steroids at that time. You mean to tell me that all these guys did, but Mike Piazza didn't? Jeff Bagwell didn't? Frank Thomas didn't? How do we know that? So just because there's not hard evidence, there's not hard evidence with a lot of the guys that aren't in the Hall of Fame either. It's conjecture a lot of the time. Yes, it's probably true, but you don't even have, you don't have a fucking test that says that. So I think people need to get off their fucking moral high horse and vote for the greatest players of all time. These guys, A-Rod, Barry Bonds, Roger Clemens, well before there was ever any thought that they were taking steroids, these guys were Hall of Famers. So make them Hall of Famers.
It's like taking a Blue Chew, man. It just makes you better.
Exactly.
All right, next email, please.
It's from Nathan the Smart Collector Tomlanovich. Subject, and I'm back!
And I'm back!
The Patreon email, patreon.com/ringrusradio. So I know I disappeared for a while. That's true. I didn't think of it, but, we have not heard from Nathan in a long time.
Yeah.
Had some things to take care of. Hope you're all good, Nathan. However, the other week I listened to my first Ring Rust in over a year, and what's the first thing I hear? Mike and BG yelling at Donnie for not showing up for segments. It's like I never left. It worked. Bullying works. He's here.
Yeah.
I'm sure other things like Donnie hyping AEW, BG missing Daniel Jones, and Chiari claiming that being a member of Bill's Mafia, he's gone through more tables than anyone WWE have happened. No, I don't go through tables.
No.
In order to earn back my nickname, I've pulled a number of Smarks comments from the vault, and they're here without any context whatsoever. Enjoy.
Okay.
This is great because Donnie didn't want to fucking try hard this week and do Smarks for Royal Rumble.
Well, nobody's helping with Smarks anymore, so I think that's...
I saw several emails. I'm just saying.
Well, then put them together.
It's not me. That's not my job.
I don't have that. I don't have access.
Not my job. Not my problem. I'm gonna go polish my nails.
Listen. I don't have access anymore to that email address. So sorry.
You absolutely do.
Number one.
I guess I'll go. Number one. I was at this even, and I stayed right to the end. I noticed a lot of people leaving, though. When the event was over, it was pretty easy to get out of the building and find my car. The only thing I really didn't like was when I went into the bathroom, and there was a guy in there taking a dump. Stall door open. He kept trying to talk to me when I was washing my hands. I'm not sure why this man did this. It was really awkward and weird. I only talked to him for about 10 minutes before I left.
Oh, my God. Holy shit.
That's my favorite Sparks comment of all time.
That is one of the absolute fucking best. It just takes so many turns. Like, this person is articulate enough to write this. But here's the thing, this person's articulate enough to write a really well done set. This is a paragraph about what happened and explain this person has a good job and didn't know how to get out of the socially awkward position of having to talk to someone shit in 10 minutes, dude. Like, the story takes so many fucking turns, and then at the end, you just hit a wall so hard, dude. It's so wild.
And then, like, a year or two ago, when I went to a show, somebody was, like, taking a piss with the fucking stall door open, and they, like, had their fucking pants down. I was like, Jesus Christ, I can't believe I'm in this very situation.
Yeah. Was he talking to you?
No.
Talked to him only for like 10 minutes. Only for like 10 minutes, dude.
Only for 10 minutes.
Only for 10 minutes. Maybe 15. Yeah. I'm not a good judge of time, but we missed the game. Number 2.
Roman's hair isn't the only thing wet right now. God damn.
Yeah, there you go, yeah. I mean, the pedigree isn't great. Is that great of a move? Question mark? Really? Question mark? Surprised Triple H didn't botch it, as he is over a 70% rate. Triple H turning heel is stupid. It doesn't make any sense other than for ego. I assume they wanted to put the belt on Orton quickly before he gets a third wellness policy violation. Oh, which technically he already had after rolling a joint on SmackDown many years ago. Yo, the best part is
wow,
they legalized, they took weed out of the wellness policy, and now everybody's doing it. Randy Orton is so into weed. It's awesome. I feel it, though. Therefore?
Why like John Cena? What did he did to not be liked? A little bite of respect.
Hell yeah, dude. These are classics. He's throwing some back. This is like 2014, dude. 11 years ago, someone said this shit. These people could be dead. We don't even know it. R.I.P. Baby. Wow. PJ, yell this as loud as you can, please.
Sling blade that dick in my face, man.
There you go. Your neighbor's like, fuck yeah, this guy's cool. I'm going to talk to him. We're going to Java Juice and see him. If Jinder has a million number of fans, I am one of them. If Jinder has tens of fans, I am one of them. If Jinder have only one fan, and that is me. If Jinder has no fans, then that means I am no more on the earth. If world against the Jinder, I am against the world.
Oh yeah, it's fitting that you read that, because you were the only person that was trying to defend that fucking title reign.
Dude, I'll tell you what. This comment, this is the shit. I still say this stuff, dude. I still use this about dumb shit all the time. I'm like, if Eagles have a million fans, I am one of them. They're like, dude, don't do this again. Don't do this again, dude. 7, please.
I was only 5 when 9/11 occurred, so I don't really see how bad it really was. But I did see Goldberg bury Bray Wyatt, and that to me was worse than 9/11.
That's hard.
I don't even remember this one.
I do. I do.
I think this is a new one that he just threw in here.
Now, I remember this one.
I mean, it's from fucking Goldberg beating Bray Wyatt in Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, I remember exactly what it was. Yes, exactly. And it was fitting with Saudi Arabia being involved. Let's go. Number 8, please.
Holy shit. It's really sad that WWE has to resort to referencing a former worker in order to make boring reigns the slightest bit interesting. Mox and Tyler Black made the Shield, while Joe was just along for the ride.
Let's go.
WWE
Joe. Let's go, dude. Let's go. This fucking comment is...
This is a Donald Wood.
Woo! Hell yeah, dude. This is a fucking all-timer, man. As soon as you started hitting... As soon as I heard boring reigns, I was in, man. I was all in, brother. Number 9. Cody wins! Don't let that distract you from the fact that Hector is going to be running 3 Honda Civics with spoon engines on. On top of that, he just went into Harry's and bought 3 turbo T66s with Nas and a Motec exhaust system.
Oh yeah. Fast and Furious, baby.
Holy shit, dude. That's a nice ass system he's buying there, bro. I didn't know you could buy all that at like AutoZone.
It hurts me that you don't know this reference.
What's it from?
From Fast and Furious.
Oh, good. I am so fucking glad. I didn't get that. I read it the first time. I didn't get that. Why did you tell me then?
I did.
No, I definitely didn't ignore you that hard.
You always do.
That's true. All right, let's go.
It's the hardest you get.
Bye.